Hey everybody, my name is Jim. This is More Sunshine Please. It is Friday afternoon and decided to go live because I'm on a quest for watch hours. But I also need to make some thumbnails. So I'm going to use Photoshop to do that. I actually have 4 different thumbnails I need to create. So I'm going to do that. A week or two ago, I Photoshopped on a live stream, and a lot of people seem to enjoy that, so I'm going to do it again. I will say I'm not a Photoshop expert, so I just know a little bit, just enough to do some damage, but I guess I know more than some, so that's why people find it interesting. I did not tweet this out or anything, so I should probably do that. Noah, you saw me. Welcome. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll tweet this out before I start. I'll just show you really quick that I've got Photoshop at the ready. Last time I did this, I Photoshopped a thumbnail, a brand new thumbnail for our 5 Foolish Mortals, which happened on April 11th. So I'm going to, one of the thumbnails I'm going to create right now, or today, is another 5 Foolish Mortals thumbnail for our show, which will be, oh boy, May 9th. And the gist of that show is we're going to talk about the movie Onward, and then we're going to come up with, well, before the show, we're going to come up with trivia questions, and then during the show, we're going to challenge each other with those general Disney questions. Dan, welcome to the show. Looking forward to being on yours. So perhaps I should do that. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing. I did not promote this or plan it very much, actually. Let's see. Oh, and I've got a few. Was it my last show? Was it on Tuesday? I wanted to play the Frontierland music while I'm live streaming. So that's the music you hear right now, if you can, in fact, hear it. I know I can hear it. So, Candy Mom, welcome to the show. So I plugged everything into my soundboard so I can actually control the level here. So, but I just wanted it underneath my voice. And that's until I lose track of myself or can't think of anything to say. Then I'll just bring it up, and it'll be the main audio. But for now, I was listening to it. Sorry. Dan loves the 5 Foolish Mortals show. Thank you. I enjoy it too. Let's see. Really quick. Here's the YouTube creators. We'll just do that. Noah, you're here. Can you do this for me? Can you put something on the YouTube creators thing just to get the word out? And I'll just start doing this. 6 people here, and I didn't even tell anybody I was doing this. Griswold family, vacay, thank you for being here. I know Amy, AJC Magic TV, is also live doing the same thing I'm doing on the quest for watch hours. So we're both doing the same thing. I know she's been on for about an hour, and she was doing trivia, and I love trivia. That's why we're doing it for the 5 Foolish Mortals. Russ Stapleton, good to see you as well. Shelly Starwalker, welcome. Okay, let me share my screen with you, and let's get into this. Okay, let me also say that I have an older version on this computer of Photoshop. This is Photoshop CS6, and it's a bit different than what I usually use. It's got some older things, some things I can't remember how to do on here, so I'll have to search for things. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to make a thumbnail for the next Five Foolish Mortals show, which is on May 9th. So let's do that. First things first. Let's change the information. See, I can't find the type tool. There we go. And then over here on the right are my layers. So I have to find the one for the date. There it is. So I highlight that so I can control it on Adobe CS6. Select my type tool, and then I can simply change the date. And it's May 9th. And the time will stay the same, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Also, you need to change episode number 6. And where is that layer? Not that. And the last show we did was Pepper Tree Villa, Season's Greetings. The last show we did, we talked about the movie Inside Out, and we also did some trivia. And I had some fun with the notion of wearing masks and the Clorox container of wipes there, and the empty toilet paper on Charlie's pedestal there. I'm getting ahead of myself, though. Let me change the episode number. Where is that layer? Let me delete some layers. How's that? So that's the toilet paper one. There's the Clorox one, so I can highlight that and delete it. Anger and disgust, these characters, I will not need them. Group. Oh, the group. I never used those, so I hid them. So we're not going to need that. The rest of these we will need. Bing Bong is here. Won't need him anymore. Okay, episode 5. Here, why didn't I see that earlier? Alright, type tool is still selected, so we'll change that to 6, of course. And then, as you can see, I've added a mask to all our faces, and I can remove those if I so choose, but for now I might just keep them on there. So there's Charlie's, Greg's, and if you're not familiar with Five Foolish Mortals, it's me, Charlie from Disney Nerd Herders, Ben from Pepper Tree Villa, and Gregory and Derek from D&G Explorers. I don't know if I've ever said Gregory's name first when I talk about those two. That was weird. Didn't feel right. Tina, welcome to the show. Disney Nerd Herders are here. Good to see you. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we're going to be talking about the movie Onward. So I want to add Onward to this thumbnail. So what I've done is I downloaded an Onward JPEG from Disney. Where did I put it? Let's see. Open. There's maybe I didn't. Oh no, it's in here. And Onward. I made an Onward folder and I couldn't remember that. Let's bring in both of these things. I got the logo and I've got a general picture. Okay, so there's the logo. And here's this picture I downloaded. So let's bring that into this. Okay, it's huge. And you can see it's I've put it on a layer between our masks and our faces. That's fun. Let me move it behind everything. So I'm going to on the right side of the screen are where all my layers are. So I can drop that down so it's behind everything. So now I can put it where I want. But I think I want to see more of it, so I'm going to reduce its size. So if I hit Control T, I can resize it. And if I hit Shift and then drag it, it can reduce its size. Yes, the music doesn't match the theme of Onward, but I still like it. It's the Frontierland music. Alright, I like being able to see the two moons back there. I like that the ground, if it looks like our pedestals are kind of in the ground there. No, there's not a lot I can do though. If I make it bigger, well then it doesn't make sense. I think I want to see the ground. If I move our pedestals down so that you can't see the bottom of them, maybe that's what I'll do. So let me, let's see, hit enter. So if I highlight all of these layers at once, I think I can drag these all down, yes. But their masks are not. There. And then the masks are distracting. I think I'm going to... Russ, Jim, are you working hard or hardly working? A little bit of both. How's that for a vague answer? Is the music too loud? Let me know. Or not loud enough, perhaps. Tina's going post-officing. Good luck there. Stay safe. All right. I can just hide these. I don't have to delete them. Okay. And then what I would like is for Charlie's pedestal and Greg's pedestal to go lower so you can't see where their base, the base of their pedestal is cut off. So I'm going to lower them on the screen. Back to my layers. So instead of moving them all at once, here's Greg, so I think, yeah. There's that, and then Charlie. Charlie is actually on two separate layers. Here's his pedestal there, and then his head is there. So I need to highlight both of those so I can move them together. And I feel his head needs to lean on Ben's bust so it just doesn't topple down to the ground. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll get rid of the toilet paper on Charlie's thing. Road Trip Dave is in the house. I'm not going to pretend to be you, Dave. I can't. Oh, the music sounds good to us. Thank you. Dave's working. Thanks for stopping in. We are making thumbnails. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the big picture here, and I can lower that so it fills the screen. It's right there, though. I think I need to make it bigger so that what do I want to do here? I want to be able to see the characters back there. but the picture's not big enough to fill the whole thumbnail. But I like seeing their eyes. I don't want their eyes to be covered up. And then I'm going to have to add a shadow or an edge to the date and time here. Let's see. If I move it over. Well, that's something. I think I kind of like being able to see the wizard staff. What if I added a layer that was the same color as the top of this image? Let me try that. Layer 1. So that's that. So if I make that, let's steal this color here. So if I go to the topmost part of that picture, and then I go to the paint bucket tool. No, I don't remember where to find it on here, so I gotta search for it. Where is it on CS6? There it is. And then as I have our background layer selected, oh, Russ, try this trick, Jim. Make another layer with the onward image again and place it behind the other image. Not sure how they will blend, but there's a small enough area it might. That's a great idea. I'm going to try that after I do this. Thank you, Russ. All right. That kind of works in the middle of the image, but over here by mortals, it does not. So I would have to mess with its gradient colors, going from this lighter purple to a darker purple over here. So now let me hide that and let me try what Russ just suggested. So I right click on this and I'm going to duplicate it. Now I'm going to move it up just a tiny bit, I think. Oh, I want to move it behind it though. There. And now if I stretch it, let me try it. Scale, which is here. So if I stretch it so it fills in that part. Oh, okay, here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. What if let me undo that. What if I flipped that image? Let me hide. Okay, so this is the duplicated image here. If Pepper Tree Villa, Doug is suggesting that you create a new layer. That's what Russ suggested. Jason and Bridget from Uper Wisdom Videos, welcome. I'm not on camera. Is that better? Right. Let's see. Okay, so if I flip this, and then I match the top of this image to the top of the other one. Just let me try. I don't know. Let's see. So if I flip it vertically, and then I move it up, let me bring back the other one. Like that. Lower it right there. So that's more of a blend. However, I've got the issue of this nonsense here, but I can get rid of that. All right. Then fill that layer with the solid color you selected. when I did that, it worked well on the left side, but not on the right side. But I like this. But now I need to get rid of the third moon and the second staff, so I can do that with the stamp tool. All right, let's zoom in here. Where are we? Put this over here. Okay, so the stamp tool. Here it is. It's called the clone stamp tool. So I go somewhere on the image and I click, and that creates, it's like I'm grabbing that section of the picture. And then I take that and I go somewhere else and I click, and it's like I'm superimposing the area I go to with the part of the image that I selected. I'm horrible at explaining this. Let me get rid of these words so I have all this to work with. So if I go right underneath here, hit Alt, click. Now if I go here, you can see before I do anything, it's going to you can still, it's better, but it's too dark. What did I do? Maybe I should go over here. And this won't be, again, this is going to be a thumbnail. Nobody's going to see this very closely. Agreed, PTV. Love the clone stamp tool. I've used it many times. And I've used it for times where another tool may have been better, but I don't know of that tool, so. I know this one, though. All right, so that's, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's perfect enough for me. So if I bring back this, so let's do the same thing here. Let's see. See if I keep going, then I'm going to be duplicating what I was trying to get rid of. So I'm going to come over here. This, that, and I'll just click right next to it so the colors as close. Oh, darn it. No worries. There, disappeared. And then I suppose if I wanted to, I could use the smudge tool to come over here and maybe blend that in a little bit. And if I made my selection larger, it would do that to a larger area, but I don't want to screw it up too much. Like I don't want to ruin the stars. But that has smoothed it out a bit. Ten people here, and I did not even mention I was going live. Thank you so much for being here and joining me. So let's come back here. That looks all right. Maybe I'll move where it says episode 6. It's covering up a bit of that. It doesn't matter where it goes. And now I don't have to add a shadow or an edge to the date and time because there's enough contrast there. Looks good. Now, if I were a professional Photoshopper, I would try to make our busts and pedestals blend in more. I mean, this is clearly a photoshopped image, but I'm okay with that. Part of this is the fact that it's not seamless is kind of charming to me. So, and it's going to save me a lot of work if I say that. Captain Akron, welcome to the show. Ghost Riders in the Sky. I thought that's what that was. I couldn't place it immediately. When I hear that, it reminds me of the movie Blues Brothers 2000. That was the only good part of that movie. Okay. I need to change the channel on which the show will be seen. And I think it's on my channel. Charlie, if you're still here, is that true? Is it going to be on my channel this time? I thought I saw that in a text. Two Wheel Geeks, welcome to the show. Happy Friday. You know, for now, I'm just going to say that, yeah, it's going to be on... Oh, it is on my channel. Great. Thank you. So, my channel name is much longer than D&G Explorers, so we'll see what happens. So, type tool. Select the proper layer. More sunshine, please. Oops. I'm not a great typist. So, I guess there's a number of things we can do. We can reduce the size of the font, make it smaller so that the whole line fits. I could change the font itself. If I did that, I think I would want to change the font of episode 6 and the date and time, as well. Let's just see what fonts are loaded on here. Something more narrow, certainly. Or I could just make the existing font more narrow. Rock and Robin, welcome to the show. Howdy. Let's see. The original font I had chosen for this thumbnail is not on this computer. It's loaded on my laptop, so I'm gonna have to remember to install it on here. But it's not on here right now, so I'm just gonna use a different one. What if I just made it more narrow? Do I have to flatten it? What I will do is... how much more music do I have here? I still have a half hour of this music to go. Cool. And we're back. Did my video and audio disappear right there? I saw that my video did. But I don't know. All right, so I'll hide one of the layers. And then if can I just smush it in there? I can. Maybe I'll just do that. Same font, it's just narrower than these other things on the More Sunshine Please YouTube channel. And there's so much on the screen right now. Things are getting lost. I don't want to add the title of the movie. I think the characters on here are good enough. Maybe I'll move me, though, a little bit lower so you can see more of the characters. I'll do that. So we'll come down here and yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's great. I don't want to spend forever on here, but and then if I cared to, and I'm not sure that I do, I would change the color of our pedestals and busts and the color of the Five Foolish Mortals font. I'm going to leave it. I think this is fine. I have 3 other thumbnails to make, so let's save this as a JPEG. And we will save it as the May 9th show. May_9. Yeah, that's good. And it's done. All right. 1 down. 3 to go. All right. Next, I want to make a thumbnail for my Tuesday show. Now, Tuesday's show happens to be on Cinco de Mayo. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me get that thumbnail template going. And to clear some stuff on here. I don't need the onward. All right, we're back. Okay, so here is the template I use for my Tuesday night live streams. The thumbnails for the Tuesday night live streams. Charlie's got a conference call. My one Zoom meeting for the week was canceled. It has been on Fridays at 2 o'clock. And my department head texted, "Do we need to do this?" And everybody said, "No. See you next week." Okay. So on my most recent show, I made a list of my very favorite Disney World rides, and that included Anaheim and Orlando. And on that list was the Incredicoaster, which I think is just the best Disney coaster I've ever been on. And I had mentioned it reminded me of the outdoor roller coasters at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. And it really reminded me of the Gemini, or the Blue Streak is another classic roller coaster over there. And I think that's why I love the Incredicoaster so much. Anyway, so that's why I put a picture of the Incredicoaster on my thumbnail. For this coming up Tuesday, it's going to be Cinco de Mayo, so I'm going to want... I was thinking the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot, or something from Coco, but Coco's more... not Cinco de Mayo, it's Dia de los Muertos, so it's a different day. So just a general, keeping it Disney, keeping it Mexican. The Mexico Pavilion just makes sense to me. Now, I don't remember if I have a Mexico image, Mexico Pavilion image on my computer, so I'm going to open up a folder here, and I'm going to move it off screen so that you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. I do have 2 monitors hooked up to my computer here. So right now I'm looking at there is a Mexico image. I don't know if it's it says my photo viewer does not support this file format, so I don't know what file format it is. Apparently it's not going to work. But can I open it up in Photoshop? Let's try it. All right. So go back here. Here it is. It says it's a JPEG. It's not going to work. Okay, so let's just find one online. It's Cinco de Mayo on Taco Tuesday, but we're shut down everywhere due to a virus that has the same number as a Mexican beer. Gotcha. Same name as a not the beer that the most interesting man in the world pushes, is it? No. Amy from AJC Magic TV. I was enjoying her Shrek trivia before this. If you're a fan of Shrek and trivia, check out the replay of her live stream that was on earlier. And then Lena from Life with Lena. Wait, is that the name of her channel now? She was doing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air trivia. Oh, Griswold Family Vacation. Thank you. I was thinking of the number that has the same name, and I read it as the same number as a Mexican beer. Yes. The name makes sense. Thank you, Danny. I feel foolish now. Anyway, let me go online and find something that I can use. Let me go back to me for a second. So as I am looking online, I'll give you a break from my Photoshop screen for a second. So Epcot, Mexico Pavilion, and hopefully there's something on the Disney website that I can borrow. There's an image on the Wikipedia page. But I don't like it. All right. So wait a minute. What? Instead of the Mexico Pavilion, what about the 3 Caballeros? That's what I'm doing. Okay. Yes. All right. That's what I'll do. I'm going to stop sharing my Photoshop for a second. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Disney Plus, and I'm going to find the 3 Caballeros movie. So let's do that. And I'll just a screen grab. I'm going to try that. And I will share the screen to show you what I'm doing. Okay. First, let me search for it. And there it is. Okay. So back to StreamYard. Kelly, welcome to the show. I will see you later. All right. Share screen. And there it is. All right. I'll do this. Okay, so let's play the movie. It's going to screw up my Frontierland music. Let's just mute it. Wait a minute. because I don't want to spend forever on this. I certainly don't want to show the 3 caballeros on my live stream. Okay. But let's just take a look at the... What about this? What if I... Did that not pause? That did not pause. All right, that paused. Let me see. Let me look at this. Oh my goodness, it's Doug's birthday. Season's greetings and happy birthday, Doug. I will be singing happy birthday to you twice next time I wash my hands. All right. Let me grab that. If I go full screen here. If I hit the print screen button. And then if I go back to Photoshop and I'll add a layer. Never mind. I just screen grabbed the Photoshop screen. All right, so I've got to move this over here. Moving it back over here. Okay. And then I come back over to Photoshop and bring that in there. That's just one possibility. I don't have to keep that. Back to Disney Plus. All right. We're going to skip through here. All of the credits are before the film, or at the beginning of the film, rather. There's Donald, but I want them all, and I think they're later in the film. There we are. This is kind of cool. Yeah. Something from here. Let's just play it from here for a little bit. That's a cool effect. That was a neat little effect. Where it looked like the dancers were walking in front of Donald there. Now, where's the third caballero? There we go. There's all 3. Skip ahead. I don't know how many of those people were actually Mexican. There we go. Let's move that over here. We'll grab that as well. I just dragged the wrong tab over. For everything to disappear. I will grab that. Bring this back over here. All right, now I will stop sharing Disney Plus. And I will return to Photoshop. There we are. Okay. So now I'm going to come over here, create a new layer with these guys. All right, so let's grab my whole screen. So I'm going to have to scale this up. Oh, there's my other screen. It captured everything. D&G Explorers are here? Didn't even see you guys. How are you? Do it this way. There we go. Oh, there's... I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm sure there's a better way to do this. I want these three, of course. And I want to keep my More Sunshine Please logo in the same spot. This is fine. This is fine. So I'm going to keep this. All right, now what I want to do is change the date and the color of the font for the date. So let's do that. All right, there's a date. Grab the type tool. It will be Cinco de Mayo. And this is slow. All right. And I want to use a color that's somewhere else in the image. So let me highlight this. Come up here. And let's get the green. Or the beak. The color of a beak. No, green is better. Or Donald's, the blue of Donald. Kind of like that, but green is more of a Mexican color. So maybe I just make it a true green. There's a lot of red. We'll do that. Tuesday night live stream can be changed as well. And that can, let's see if it's the same green, if that's too much. That's fine. And I will do another top 15 list. That means I got to come up with another top 15 list. And I'll just say it's Cinco de Mayo for the other thing. And who knows if more news will come out. So if I just say it's Cinco de Mayo. And then for my bullet points, I just use a dash and just bakes it a couple of times. All right, you know what? That's good enough. Let's save it. And then, so I'll just use this as a template. 05, it'll be 0505. All right, 2 thumbnails down, 2 to go. Next one I want to do is if I do a live stream in the afternoon on Monday. Well, that's Star Wars Day, May the 4th. Jeffrey Resendez, welcome to the show. Thank you for popping in and being here and watching my nonsense. Oh, by the way, at 4 o'clock, Rob Fuzz is going live. Do I have his sound going? I do. I was more prepared than I thought. Russ says, you think that the Orange County Task Force having mentioned for it sounds almost like a group of superheroes riding a bright line with a giant O on the front. No doubt. Yeah, superheroes that can't make a decision. I kid. All right, let's get rid of this. Well, I don't have to get rid of it. I can use the same thing. But I'll want some sort of Star Wars image. Do I go back to Disney Plus? Also on Monday is, and I don't know if I'm going live Monday, but if I do, I'll have the thumbnail. Blaine, welcome to the show. If I do a show on Monday, I'll have the thumbnail ready to go, and it will certainly be Star Wars themed. So do I just grab something from a Star Wars movie? Question is, which Star Wars movie? Do I get an iconic image like that of Darth Vader? Do I get one of Jar Jar? No, I don't. But what, you know what do I get one of the celebration at the end of Return of the Jedi? I don't know. The child from The Mandalorian. Okay, I can get that on Disney Plus. So back to Disney Plus I go. I'll take you with me. All right, so I'm going to remove Photoshop from the stream. For now, I will share Disney Plus. All right. I'll do this. There we go. Okay, so now Disney Plus. Search. I just want the Mandalorian. The Mando. No, he's called Mando, but I mean, I have to type in Mandalorian. Yeah. Mandalorian. Okay. If you've never seen The Mandalorian, I'm going to get an image from one of these episodes. Oh, this is episode 1. I don't want episode 1 because he's hardly in that one. Let me go back. It's been a while since I've seen these episodes. I don't know if we'll just. Oh. There he is. Okay. Let's grab that. All right, full screen. Oh, I just blew it. Okay. Go back. Why isn't it pausing? Should I have Star Wars music going on now? All right. Full screen. As soon as, there we go. All right. Print that. Coming back over here. Okay, so I don't need that. All right, let's paste that image in there. I will have to make it much larger to hide the rest of my screen. I'm going to scale it up. Is that enough? It is, and it's perfect. And we'll do that there. I feel I should be playing Star Wars music. Hang on. Is there music that plays in Galaxy's Edge? There is no music, is there? There's sound effects. Oop. All right, let's see. A 1 hour loop of John Williams. All right, let's try it. There we go. Star Wars. Okay, how come you can't see? Oh, I'm not sharing Photoshop, that's why. All right, so let's do this. Get rid of that. Going back to this. Here we go. This is what you came for. All right. So here it is. I will want... we're going to need to change the date. That will be May 4th. All right. I'll want to change the color. Oh, I want light blue, like the credits. I'll make it light blue. That's what I'll do. Like the end credits of a Star Wars movie, something like this. But I'll have to make the glow black or darker. Yeah. Also, Tuesday night live stream should be Monday afternoon. Okay, let's see. Oop. Just smush that in there. Perfect. All right. I also want to make that blue. So let's do that. All right. Okay. Now in CS6, Photoshop CS6, how do I go about changing this? I think I double click this. Or this. There we go. Outer glow. Oh, here it is. I want to change that to a dark color. But I want it normal. There it is. Okay. It's so dark up there anyway. I didn't really need it, but I wanted to take the... maybe that's all I need to do here. Let's... hang on. Let's bring that back. And then let's just do it. What does that look like? For the most part, it's all right. Let's just do that. And I'll do the same thing for the gate. Wait a minute. Yeah. All right. So that and that. That's pretty good. All right, Sunshine Nation. So let's change this. Actually, we'll be gathering at 7:30. If I do it, it'll be in the afternoon. So I'll change everything this says. I'll just say it's it's Star Wars Day. And make this much larger. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Maybe I'll lower it. Yeah, all right. I'm going to save that. And that's that. Save. Save as. All right. Let's make it a JPEG. I'll tell you what, I had a fourth thumbnail I was going to make, but Rob Fuzz is starting his show in 5 minutes. So I think the fourth one I was going to make was actually a thumbnail for this very live stream that you're watching right now. So, Daniel Fields, welcome. Thanks for watching. But I think I'll make it as I'm watching Rob Fuzz's show. So let's see. This one would be for 0504. So if I need that, it's there. How about that? All right. So I made 5 Foolish Mortals thumbnail and a thumbnail for my show next Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern. And then if I go on May the 4th, I've just made one for that day. All right. Everybody, I'm done. Let's head on over to Rob Fuzz's channel. Tell him Jim sent you. It's a Sunshine Nation invasion. I forget what he's talking about. Probably something retro Disney, which is awesome. He's got so many videos. They're so cool. I'm heading over there right now as I make a thumbnail for this live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, helping me with my watch hours. And I will see you next on Disney Dan's show tomorrow for his Disney Fiasco show. And we'll be talking about Disney movies that perhaps you haven't seen. So that will be very cool. And I can't wait for that. And I think it's at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah. I'll see you then. And then on not Pepper Tree Village. Well, hopefully someday I'll be back on Pepper Tree Village show. But Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, Disney Nerd Herders. I'll be on with them. So awesome. Let's head on over to Rob Fuzz. He'll be starting at 4 o'clock. Thank you again, everybody. And I will see you soon. Ending broadcast. Bye-bye, everybody.